I think organizations have always been living in complexity. It just feels very, very dialed up now, and perhaps the speed of the additional complexity coming in seems to be almost exponential in its nature, and it feels like organizations are almost in a whiplash around which complex things should we be looking at, dealing with. So I'm curious about how what types of things is systemic design particularly useful for? Are there particular types of complexity, or would you say it's really any type of complexity where you really do have there's a newness to it, there's not a common understanding of it, or perhaps not a common understanding of it within your own organization? I'm curious around, are there particular applications that you find it's more particularly useful for?
So I think everything you mentioned, yes. But if we were going to really focus on a type of complexity, I think it's the social complexity of working with challenges in organizations that may not have a clear problem owner. When you have,
Mm,
it might be an organization trying to launch, like there's a new area that's emerging in the market, let's say AI as an example. How do we deal with this as an organization? You could ask the CFO to look at it. You could ask head of product to look at it, but you're not really going to be looking at all the opportunities that presents for yourself as an organization. If you tackle a challenge like that, you'll also have lots of different perspectives on what's important about that issue because everyone's looking at it from a different perspective. They're reading different news, they're hearing from their
mm,
kids about whatever crazy AI app has been cooked up that way. But really, the focusing on that social learning process about how you kind of cohere those perspectives, synthesize those perspectives into program of work or clearly prioritized opportunities. And you often in these contexts as well, there just aren't clear choices about it's this or it's that because it's an amorphous space. You need to have lots of conversations to define what those choices are and the trade-offs between them and kind of help tell the story and build the narrative around what value each of those is going to create in the organization as well. So it's those types of challenges that it's really effective for.